evening, friends and neighbors. Or shall I say this afternoon?
Welcome back to the Detroit Tigers franchise on MLB the Show. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. The Tigers are still playing pretty good baseball. You see a lot of wins here in August. We have dropped 2 in a row, but we managed to take 2 out of 3 against Cleveland, which is huge. And we lost 8 to 6 against the Angels in our last outing. But we're now 2.5 games up in the division, 7-3 over our last 10, and feeling pretty good about how things are going at this moment. Now, two other housekeeping things that I'm going to mention before we jump in. I've noticed the last couple of recordings, it seems like the in-game commentary, not me, but like the actual game commentary, is louder than it should be. I had it cranked down pretty far, but it's still louder than I would like it, so I cranked that down a little bit farther, as well as the PA announcer volume. So there's that. And then somebody made a comment on the channel about Riley Green, and I'll show you exactly what we're talking about here. We're going to go to Edit Player, and we're going to go to Attributes, because they have him listed as 47 speed, and then his base running ability is subpar. Now, this guy stole 16 bases in AAA last year, or in the minors last year, and was only caught once. So we're going to make an adjustment here. This is just MLB the Show not knowing how good this guy really is. And this is like, I'm not adjusting his hitting or anything. Like, this is just his natural ability. He can run faster than a 47. So we're going to make him a 62, which I feel like is fair. And then what we're going to do is give him pretty good base running ability. So that's going to help with his like amount of caught stealingness or whatever. So we're going to go like that maybe. Let's actually go like that. I feel like that's fair. So anyway, that's the one change that we're going to make as far as the roster. It's not going to do a ton in terms, well, it does bump him up as far as his overall. But you know what? He's probably better than Victor Reyes. So anyway, I'm totally fine making an adjustment like that. It's the same as if I went into a guy like Alex Lang and increased his velocity, because in real life the dude can hit like 97, but on here he tops out at like 93. So we will very rarely do adjustments like that, but if I get a comment in on the channel and it makes sense to look at it and make a change like that one, we will do it every time. So anyway, I think we are ready for action. So we're back to the top of the rotation here, and it's now like late August. So we're getting close to where this might be. Let's see how many games we've got left. We've played 125, and it takes about 25 or 30 games to go through the rotation. So we'll go through the rotation one more complete cycle, and then we'll be very close to the end of the season. So we're ready to take on the Angels. It's going to be a matchup of lefties. The last time we saw Eduardo Rodriguez, he was also facing a lefty in Dallas Keuchel, if I remember correctly. And look at the team records here in this game. Angels at 67 and 55. And if we look at the wild card standings, you know, they are where? Oh, we're not showing up here because we're in position for the division crown. But like the White Sox are 2.5 behind us, and they're 4 behind the Angels. So we're basically a game and a half back of the Angels, who are a game back. So what does that mean? We're 2.5 back as far as the AL wild card picture. Now we don't want the wild card, but at least we're still in the hunt there. Even if like we play well down the stretch and the White Sox just happen to get really hot and go past us, we should still be able to have a good shot at a playoff appearance. So Let's get after it. We're going out to Comerica Park, and we're going to take on the Angels. And here we are at Comerica Park. It is the Tigers hosting the Angels, and these two teams coming into this game with very similar records right there in the mix in the AL playoff race. So this is going to be a critical game here. These ones down the stretch of the second half of the season. Every game matters. That's why they play 162 of them. And this man has been playing well for most of them so far this year. The acquisition in the offseason definitely paying off, as Javi Baez hitting 278 with 22 home runs right there in the heart of the order, playing a key position at shortstop and doing it well. On the hill for the Tigers is Eduardo Rodriguez. He is starting to pitch more like the ace that they would hope that he would have been at the beginning of the season. He's got that whip down to 1.34 and looking to keep it going in the right direction, but this is not a good start, as it's a 6-pitch walk to Tyler Wade to start the ball game, as that pitch just missing off the inside corner. And another 3-2 count here. It's a ground ball to second. They go 4-6-3 double play, and it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. And now 2 down and nobody on here in the inning. Next batter is Anthony Rendon. 1-2 pitch to him is going to be called strike 3, as he could not check the swing. And that is going to do it for the Angels in the first. So we go to the bottom of the first, and now it's our first look at Michael Lorenzen getting a spot start here due to an injury. Akil Baddoo draws a walk, so both teams with leadoff walks to start the ball game. Now a swing and a drive into right field here with 2 away for Javi Baez. That extends the inning for Spencer Torkelson, but on a 3-2 pitch, he gets under a cutter that was maybe just a bit up out of the zone. That's going to be handled by Walsh, and that'll do it for the Tigers in the first as they strand a couple of runners. 1 away in the second. That's a looking strikeout from Justin Upton, as he could not pull the trigger on the fastball down and in. That was the second out. They would be held scoreless. On to the bottom of the second, and Miguel Cabrera driving one into the gap in left center field. He's going to round first and head for second, as Miggy has got a leadoff double, and it's a great opportunity for the Tigers to perhaps jump out to an early lead. 19th double of the year for Cabrera. Now 1 away, and it's Jamer Candelario driving one into center field. That's going to get down. Miggy going to come around to try and score. The throw is up the line, and it is 1-0 Tigers. RBI single for the Candyman, and the Tigers have an early lead here. Still just 1 away in the inning. Next batter, Tucker Barnhart. That ball hit hard, goes into right field for a base hit, and that'll make it now first and second. Still 1 away in the top of the order, due up. It's Akil Baddoo, 3-2 pitch. Hit hard, but right at the second baseman. That's a 4-6-3 double play and will end the inning, but the Tigers manage to grab the lead as the Candyman delivers an RBI knock to make it 1-0 here after 2 innings. Let's go to the bottom of the fourth now. It's Miggy again leading off the inning, and that ball into the right center field gap, all the way out there to the wall in deep center field, and it's an easy stand-up double for Miggy, his second of the day, 20th of the season, and another opportunity for the Tigers here with 1 out and a runner in scoring position. Can the Candyman do it again? He cannot. Ground ball to first. Walsh will take it to the bag himself, and it stays 1-0 as we go to the fifth. With Eduardo Rodriguez in control, just 1 hit allowed to this point. Starting off the inning, it's Justin Upton. This time he's swinging, but he's down on strikes again. Second time he's gone down on strikes, and now 1 away for Matt Duffy. He chases a changeup way down and out of the zone there. That's another strikeout for Rodriguez, second out of the inning, and he appears to be getting locked in. Let's go to the bottom of the fifth. An 0-1 changeup gets too much to the plate. Tucker Barnhart drives this one deep and gone to straightaway right field, and that'll make it 2-0 Tigers, as Lorenzen left that one right down the middle, and that's going to be the 15th of the year for Tucker Barnhart, starting to swing the bat pretty well, as he struggled out of the gates this year, but putting together a pretty decent season now at the plate. Next batter, Akil Baddoo. 2-1 pitch to him is over the heart of the plate, ripped into center field. It's cut off to at least hold him to a double, but another runner in scoring position, and it's Riley Green. 1-1. He gets a fastball down, takes it into the right center field, and that is going to get into the gap, scores another run. It's going to be Green rounding second, heading for third, and he is going to be in just ahead of the throw. It is a triple and an RBI to make it 3-0, the first career triple for Riley Green in his career, and that is going to do it for Michael Lorenzen.
as Joe Madden has seen enough. He pitched well up till this inning, but 3 straight hits to start the inning, and now a runner in scoring position again, and they turn to Jaime Barria, as he has already worked 133 innings this season in just 28 appearances. They're going to need a few innings out of him here. Hopefully he can keep it close. First batter, though, Austin Meadows, ground ball to second base. That'll get the job done as the run comes in to score. It's now 4-0 on the RBI ground out for Austin Meadows. Then it's a 2-1 to Spencer Torkelson. He golfs a fastball deep to left field. This has a chance, and it is gone. Make it 5-0 Tigers as they erupt here in the 5th inning to extend this lead. Now 5-0. That was the 18th of the year for the rookie, and Torkelson has extended that lead to where now the Tigers are beyond a grand slam. Opportunity here in the 7th for the Angels, though, as it's 5-0 here. Runners on first and second. It's an infield hit there as Candyman knocked it down but couldn't get it out. Now with the bases loaded and 2 outs, that's going to do it for Eduardo Rodriguez. They are going to turn to Michael Fulmer in a key situation here. He only needs 1 out to get out of the inning, but with the bases loaded, you don't have a lot of room for error here. He has pitched very well for the Tigers, and A.J. Hinch handing him the ball in a key situation. First batter, first pitch. Austin Romine, ground ball to short. Baez fields, throws to second. They get the out, and they get out of the inning. So we're going to the stretch. It is 5-0 the Tigers in this one, and a big opportunity missed for the Angels there. Now bottom of the 7th, Riley Green. That ball hit well into left center field. He tripled his last time up. This time it's a double, as the Tigers looking to extend that lead even farther now, as they've got another run in scoring position. Nobody out in the inning, and it's Austin Meadows. 1-2 is a fastball up that he goes up, gets on top of it, takes it back up the middle for a base hit. Green comes in to score, and good base running by Meadows to take the extra base. So he trades places. It's an RBI single as he advances on the throw to the plate. Now 6-0. 2-2 to Javi Baez. That ball hit hard. After a wild pitch, advanced Meadows to third. That'll score the runner and make it 7-0. RBI ground out there for Baez. And the Angels in trouble. They would get a run, but that was not going to be enough to get them going in this one, as they fall 7-1. The Tigers take this one pretty comfortably. Great pitching from the staff all day, really, as Eduardo Rodriguez was really sharp, got the help he needed from Michael Fulmer, and ends up getting player of the game honors. The Angels combined for just 5 hits and 2 walks on the day. They struck out 6 times, 2 of those for Justin Upton, who had a rough day at the plate, going 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. They got doubles from Allen, Rendon, and Duffy. The only RBI of the day was for Fletcher, who hit a sacrifice fly in the 8th inning to get them on the board. He also hit into a double play, the only other game for his team. Lorenzen gets his 9th loss of the season, going just 4 innings. Ended up giving up 8 hits and a walk. Didn't strike out anybody and gave up 4 runs. Barria comes in, gives up 3 runs over 2 1/3, and then Valdez cleaned things up, finishing this thing, going the last inning in 2/3 for the Angels, and 1 wild pitch by Barria that allowed Baez to get that RBI there in the 7th inning. 13 hits and a walk for the Tigers. They only struck out twice, so these guys were putting the ball in play. Everybody who started in the starting lineup had at least 1 hit in this one, and a bunch of guys with multiple hits. Badu, Cabrera, and Green all with doubles, and Cabrera had a pair of them. Green also a triple. They got homers from Torkelson and Barnhart, bunch of RBIs, couple of ground outs into double plays, but then 12th win of the year for Rodriguez, who pitched very well, going 6 2/3, 4 hits, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. And then Fulmer with a great job getting the hold. Wentz goes 2 innings, gives up 1 earned run. And the Tigers take this one 7-1 comfortably here at Comerica. And that'll do it for this one. Now we go, where are we here? Texas. Everything is bigger in Texas, including the number in the loss column, as they are 62-70 on the season. So this team just kind of trying to grind out the dog days of summer. They put up a big number yesterday against the Tigers to take game 2 of the series. So we are now split at 1-1. A rubber match coming up here with the Tigers hopefully going to pick up a series win on the road, and they are facing left-hander John King making just his second start of the season. He has pitched 67 2/3 innings to this point and has been pretty good for this Texas squad so far across that stretch. Starting things off, it is Victor Reyes, 2-2 pitch, a nice sinker there down and away, but a good piece of hitting there as he takes it into right field for a leadoff single and a great start for this Detroit offense. Next batter, Robbie Grossman, 3-1 pitch, just misses low, and that's a walk to now make it first and second. Still nobody out. Miguel Cabrera due up. 1-2 to him is a slider down and in that he rips into left center field. That ball is going to get in the gap, so one run going to come in and score. Riley Green going to turn and head for home. They're going to hold it, so no throw to the plate. It's a 2-run double for Cabrera, and the Tigers up 2-0 just like that. Just 3 batters into the game, and they've still got a runner in scoring position and nobody out. Javi Baez due up. There's a walk. So now a couple of walks in the inning already for King, and he is not looking good so far in this one. Now first and second, still nobody out. Jonathan Scope due up. He would go down, and now Spencer Torkelson is going to rip this one into left. Cabrera at third by this point. He is going to tag, and he will score. It's a sacrifice fly for Torkelson, and it is 3-0. Tigers out in front early in this one. Great job by the offense so far. And now let's go to the bottom of the first. Spencer Turnbull rather on a 2-0 pitch there with 2 outs, gets the swing and bunt, gets the out at first, and he strands the runner in scoring position. Now on to the top of the second. 1 out for Eric Haas. There's another walk from John King as he is issuing 3 passes left and right so far in this one. Then it's Victor Reyes. How about another walk? Make it first and second. 1 out in the inning, and a pair of walks from King in both the first and second innings, respectively. Then Robbie Grossman, hard hit ground ball, diving stop at first. They go 3-6-1 for the inning-ending double play, and what a play that was. Let's take another look here. This ball was hit hard enough that he's able to make the diving stop, get to his knees, get the out at second, and then they still get the double play, so they get out of trouble there, but it is still 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. Spencer Turnbull going to work here. A 2-0 to Jonah Heim. That ball is lifted deep to right center field. Long run for Reyes. He has a chance, and he leaps, but this one is just beyond his reach. It's a solo shot for Heim, his 6th of the year, 409 feet. That ball was hit well, but it was hit so high that Reyes had a chance to pull it back, but just could not quite reach it. Later in the inning, Turnbull, nice play there as he spins and makes the behind-the-back grab, gets the out at first to end the inning, but Jonah Heim has the Rangers on the board. They cut the lead to 2. It is now 3-1 as we go to the third. Now, top of the third, a runner on first, 2 away. That ball hit up the middle, grounded into the glove of the second baseman who sends it to first, and they get out of the inning there. Now, bottom of the third, 1 on and 2 out. There's a swinging strikeout. Corey Seager couldn't connect on the fastball up and in, and that ends the inning. Let's go to the top of the fourth. It's Eric Haas down on strikes with runners on first and second there. That was a big opportunity for the Tigers, but the first strikeout of the game is going to be the last, actually, for John King. They're going to now turn to the bullpen. He pitched, he was laboring hard, big time, walking a bunch of guys. The pitch count was getting up there, and they're going to go ahead and turn to the bullpen already as DeMarcus Evans comes on, and this team going to have their work cut out for them, trailing by 2, and already going to the bullpen in just the 4th inning. First batter is Victor Reyes. He hits one into center field. Willie Castro going to try and score, but look at this throw to the plate. An absolute dart by Garcia to get him for the second out of the inning, as this ball is, he just had a running start and makes an absolute, laser straight to the catcher. Perfect throw. They get the tag down just in time to get him. And now 2 away for Robbie Grossman. This ball flared high down the left field line into foul territory, but a nice running grab there, and they're going to get out of the jam. So a good job there as they strand a pair, and now it's 3-1 going to the bottom of the fourth. 1 away. That's a swinging strikeout there. Second K for Turnbull, as I believe that was Jonah Heim that he was getting some revenge on. Now bottom of the fifth, it's Duran, swinging a miss. He's down on strikes, chasing a slider out of the zone. Third K for Turnbull. And now with 1 away, it's Duran, swinging a miss. Got him swinging. Back-to-back strikeout for Turnbull. I don't know who was batting before him, but I think I said Duran twice in a row. Anyway, we've got 6th inning now. Runner on 2 away for Jonah Heim. He had a pitch to hit there, but missed it. Hits a high fly to left field. That's caught for the 3rd out of the inning, and it's now 3-1 as we head to the 7th. Turnbull still out there. As Brad Miller checked his swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. First out of the inning there, and now 5 Ks for Turnbull as he's starting to get into a groove. Next batter, Willie Calhoun. He chases one down and in the dirt. Ugly swing there. Haas sends it down to first to get him. That's the 2nd out, and now 6 strikeouts for Spencer Turnbull. With 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th, it's now Duran with a runner on second. He is caught looking. Slider caught the inside corner, and he's down on strikes. Make it 7 Ks for Turnbull and 7 strong innings from the Tigers right-hander in this one as they lead 3-1. And we now head to the 8th inning. The Tigers' bats have gone completely cold, and now they turn to the bullpen. It's Tony Watson out there. He's going to get a swing and bunt here with 1 away in the inning. The call on the field is safe, but the Tigers wasting no time to decide to go ahead and challenge this one, and they're going to take another look. Let's see the replay to see if he was able to actually leg this out. There's the throw in the glove before the foot is to the bag, so they are going to overturn this one. That's the 2nd out of the inning, and Watson back to work now with 2 away. It's a swing and a miss from Corey Seager. Fastball up and in, got him for the 2nd time today. He's down on strikes, and we go to the 9th, and it's Andrew Chaffin coming on for the Tigers. He has been pretty darn good for the Tigers of late. Had a little bit of a rough stretch in the middle of the season, but now looking for save number 40 on the year. They've got a 2-run cushion for him. Can he get it done? First batter comes in with a slider, and it catches Marcus Semien, so the tying run is on. And Jonah Heim coming to the plate. Remember, he homered earlier. If he can do it again, this game would be tied at 3, and the Texas crowd is feeling it. They are fired up. 2-2 pitch to Jonah Heim. Ground ball back to the mound. Chaffin goes to second with it. Baez on to first, and it is a double play. And that is a backbreaker for the Rangers, as now they're down to their last out, nobody on, and they need 2 runs, so they've got to get something going. Brad Miller, first pitch, he is swinging, crushes this ball into right field. That was an absolute missile, hit right on the screws, and now the tying run is on. Take another look at this one. That ball was an absolute laser beam, 114 miles an hour exit velocity. I'd say he squared that one up. Next batter is Charlie Culberson on to pinch hit, and he draws a walk, so he represents the tying run is now on at first. And now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. 3-1 pitch to him. This is just outside, down and away, and the bases are now loaded, so the tying run into scoring position, and Ezekiel Duran due to hit for the Rangers. He is 0 for 3 on the day. Can he get it done? We'll have to wait and see, because Jose Cisnero is going to come on for the Tigers now to try and get this final out, as the pitch count was getting up there for Chaffin, and they're going to go to the right-hander. He needs 1 out. It's an 0-1 pitch to Duran, and he just missed that one. It was a fastball that he elevated. Reyes is under it, and the Tigers hang on to win this one by a final of 3-1. So a great win for the Tigers here as they take the series on the road and continue to play well as we make this push for the playoffs. Take a look at the box score. Spencer Turnbull ends up getting player of the game honors. The Tigers ended up with just 7 hits on the day, but they walked 5 times and struck out 5 times. A pair of hits from Reyes, a pair of RBIs from Miguel Cabrera, and they end up getting just enough in this one as they scored 3 runs early and then went silent, but the pitching got it done for them. Baez stole his 16th bag of the year. Turnbull gets win number 9. He ended up going 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, and struck out 7 and just 1 earned. Watson gets a hold, pitching a perfect 8th inning of work, and then Chaffin struggled, gets a hold, but Cisnero coming on to get the final out for his first save of the season. Take a look at the Rangers' numbers statistically in this one, as they ended up with 4 hits and 4 walks, struck out 8 times. They had 3 guys that struck out twice, including Seager, Miller, and Duran, who ended up hitting into the final out of the ball game, so a rough day for him. Heim, the only RBI, he hit that solo home run back in the 2nd inning. That was it. That was the last of the scoring in this one. He was busy in this one, got hit by pitch and grounded into a double play in addition to that home run. Garcia steals his 11th base of the year. King struggled, going 3 1/3, 4 hits, 5 walks, struck out 1, gave up 3 earned. And then Evans, admirable job going 3 2/3, 3 hits and a strikeout. And then Spores and Richards each pitching scoreless innings of work, and scores a perfect 8th, striking out the side in that inning. But the Tigers take this one 3-1. That'll do it for this one. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.
Good evening, friends and neighbors. Or shall I say this afternoon?